In 2007, a story made national headlines when 11-year-old Jamison Stone claimed to have hunted and killed a massive feral hog that weighed over 1,000 pounds. The story was a sensation, capturing the attention of the media and sparking controversy over the authenticity of the hunt. However, as more information came to light, doubts began to arise about the veracity of the claims. It was later revealed that the hunt took place in a commercial hunting preserve, and the pig was not a wild boar but a domesticated hog named Fred. The controversy continued to swirl, with accusations of digital manipulation and animal cruelty. In this video, we'll delve into the strange and murky world of hunting and big game trophies and try to unravel the mystery of the monster pig. It was a warm May day in 2007 when 11-year-old Jamison Stone, his father Mike, and two other hunters set out to track down a massive feral hog that was reportedly tearing up land on a farm outside of Ashton, Alabama. The hunters had been invited there by a friend who claimed to have spotted the elusive hog. Armed with a .50 caliber Smith & Wesson Model 500 revolver equipped with a red dot sight, Jamison led the group through the dense woods in pursuit of the giant hog. For over 3 hours, they chased the beast, taking turns firing shots at it. Jamison alone fired 16 shots, hitting the hog 9 times before finally taking it down with a headshot. The pig was so large that it took all 4 men to load it onto a truck and transport it to the Clay County Farmers Exchange in Lineville. There, the hunters used a scale to weigh the hog and were astonished to discover that it tipped the scales at a whopping 1,050 pounds. They also claimed that the pig was 9 feet 4 inches long from snout to tail, but this was not confirmed by any independent source. It was a hunt that would go down in history, capturing the attention of the nation and sparking controversy over the authenticity of the story. However, the controversy began to arise when it was later revealed that the hunt took place in a 150-acre low fence enclosure within the larger 2,500-acre commercial hunting preserve called Lost Creek Plantation. Mr. Stone had allegedly paid $1,500 to the owner of the plantation, Eddie Borden, so that his son could shoot a trophy wild hog. As the story gained more attention, doubts arose about the authenticity of the photographic evidence. Retired New York University physicist Dr. Richard Brandt used perspective geometry to demonstrate that the pig was either far bigger than claimed or that the boy in the photo was standing several meters behind the pig, using forced perspective to create the optical illusion that the animal was larger than its actual size. Others claimed that the photographs were digitally altered. Most of the pictures distributed to the media were altered through the use of digital enhancement and perspective to make the pig look much larger than it really was. Despite evidence that the photos were altered, the Stone family website continued to deny that the images were modified to make Monster Pig look larger than its actual size. Shortly after the story hit the press, it was revealed that the pig was not a wild boar, but a domesticated part Duroc hog named Fred that lived on a nearby farm. The Blissets, the owners of the pig, sold it to the game preserve, and he was released on the reserve 4 days before being hunted and killed by Stone. The Blissets had been selling all of the pigs on their farm and came forward as they were concerned that Fred was being passed off as a wild pig. The weight of the pig was also called into question. The scale at the Clay County coop, according to Jeff Kinder, only weighed in 10-pound increments. Thus, the 1-pound weight in 1,051 pounds could not have been measured and made the whole measurement on its face incorrect or in part an estimate. The father said he had misunderstood the reading on the scale and believed the true measurement had been 1,060 pounds. Despite the controversy and doubts, the monster pig image continues to be included in the Associated Press archives with no disclosures of the forced perspective photo trick having been employed. The photo is captioned as if it is a legitimate photograph and is compared to Hogzilla, another huge hog killed in Georgia in 2004. Later, news reports surfaced that the whole story was a setup, a canned hunt scheme cooked up by Eddie Borden and Keith O'Neill to create a news event and build up business for their 4-month-old hunting plantation. According to the reports, Borden had purchased the hog, nicknamed Fred, from a local couple for $250 and released him into the hunting enclosure, where he was passed off as a wild hog to the unsuspecting Stones. Even more shocking, the local TV station had apparently told the hunting guides that the story would only be newsworthy if the young boy killed the pig. The plot thickens when you learn that the Southeastern trophy hunters had advertised Fred as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to harvest a giant boar, offering the hunt on a no-kill, no-pay basis for $1,500. The ad described the hog as a half-ton monster with huge tusks and promised that Keith O'Neill and Chris Williams would be on hand to guide and video the hunt. But things took a dark turn when news broke that an Alabama grand jury was investigating the incident, with Borden, O'Neill, and Williams all under suspicion. The grounds for the investigation were that, since there was no kill shot delivered by Jamison Stone, it was animal cruelty to allow a pig to be chased and continually shot by an 11-year-old until it bled out, especially when there were experienced marksmen present who could have dispatched it. However, just as the story seems to be reaching its climax, the district attorney unexpectedly canceled the grand jury without explanation, and the case was never reviewed before the 1-year statute of limitations expired. And so, the mystery of the giant hog remains unresolved, leaving us to ponder the strange and murky world of hunting and big game trophies. Do you remember reading about this story in the media or seeing it on social media back in the day? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what you have to say. Also, consider giving this video a like if you liked it. That really helps with the algorithm. Additionally, consider subscribing to the channel for more true crime. Till next time, signing off. This has been Christina.